It's November 13th, 2019, and up the street is coming my 2019 ZR1 Corvette.
That's not supposed to be on the vlog. I guess, hey, filming at the end of the day, getting ready for the next day, just excited to have the opportunity to talk with you guys. How you doing? Yeah, man, who cares how long of a day it's been? What's going on? Hey, we're talking Corvette. It's Friday. It's time for our Flashback Friday segment. And if you've never joined us for this, it gives me an opportunity to share with you guys clips that I may or may not have aired, or maybe it's one that you missed or something that you simply forgot about. Today's clips, not going to go too far back, but we're just going to go back about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Shipped 2 ZR1s, one to a past customer in Houston, another one to a new client in Virginia, and then it always seems to happen to me when I turn this camera on. I get so comfortable just talking to you guys, and I tell a shipping nightmare story that I've never told on the channel. We're going to tell that today, but we've been pretty busy, and another way I can communicate with you guys besides my Instagram and Facebook and CorvetteConti.com pages is the community tab on the YouTube channel. A lot of you are like, what are you talking about? Because somebody actually made a comment to me, shocked, and he understood. He says, Rick, you kind of didn't really make a big deal, and I know that you're a military supporter, but you never really said anything on Veterans Day, and I'm disappointed. And on the community tab, I actually did make a statement. I'm Corvette Conti on Instagram, on Facebook. I've had a nice picture. I'm going to show you guys here in a second. And in a nice statement, a lot of you guys saw that and replied, and I guess if you're subscribed and you put the bell notifications on, I think that's the only way you're finding that there's a new post in that section. But I emailed that guy back and I said, hey, let me tell you something. Don't ever question my commitment to our men and women in the military. He goes, oh yeah, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, I probably should have made a little bit more emphasis on one of the videos, and I apologize. I didn't this year as I normally do, but I did make sure there was an acknowledgement in all those other socials. So let me show you real quick where you can find that tab. So there's my desktop. Yes, that's my motivational picture. Rapid blue, baby. All right, so let me go to my website, and here's the quick link, and that'll take you to the Corvette Conti, Rick Corvette Conti homepage on YouTube. You can see how fast our 99-cent internet here is at the dealership. Sorry about that. Man, is that slow? Jeez, Pete. So this is the main desktop right here, okay? And that's the home button, the videos tab to see other videos. You click that, scroll down there, all the different videos we have. We got a lot of activity on this channel. I'm really excited about that. I hadn't really played with the playlists. I think I need to do that a little bit more, but I'll work on that for you guys. But this community tab, when you go into that, gives you a chance to see some of those pictures that I was talking about. So you scroll down here, there's my teaser for today's video, and a couple of people saw it. There's my teaser, and we'll talk more about that in Sunday's video. And then there is, let me click the picture so you can see it a little bit bigger. Now see, isn't that cool? And there's my little statement up there to our veterans. Yeah, and more on this die cast coming actually in a future Flashback Friday segment, and an opportunity to win that car. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of people replied to that. So you can find stuff in that community tab. Again, I don't know if you can see this on your app. Another thing I want to make you guys aware of, and I tell you what, really my focus, I've got to sell some 19s. I've got to get ready to launch this 2020 car. So on my CorvetteConti.com page, over here on the right-hand side, 2020 C8 Corvette order status. Click on that. If you've got a pre-order with me or a car that's already been released, just a handful that have been so far, scroll down. There'll be some information on this. You know, like this right here is great. Updated order guide for coupe and convertible. There's the announcement of the Accelerate Yellow. Thank you so much to the National Corvette Museum. Man, was that cool. The accessories video getting a lot of play on that. Oh, there's my buddy Rapid Blue. What the status codes mean, and as you scroll down, you can see your status codes. No last names for privacy, but here's all the people that are pulled, your build week assignments. I watch this every day. If there's any change, I let you know. But here's the thing, for you folks right down here, this stuff is all gonna start taking off really, really quick in December. So if you're not on this list, if you've not gotten a GM order sheet from me, then you need to get a hold of me and kick me in the wherever, all right? I mean, hey, I get diverted so often, but right now I've got to I got to take that extra time and really focus on you guys. And you may say, Rick, I sent you an email. You did. I know. Let's get it done. Send me another email. What I want to do right now, for those of you that we've said you're getting an allocation, I want to get your orders in the GM order system. And more on that, very important stuff on that in a future video. So make sure you subscribe to this channel so we can keep you up to date on how to protect you on these 2020 mid-engine Corvette orders. So if you're on the list, get a hold of me. I want to just send that initial order request. Colors don't even have to be finalized. Options don't have to be finalized. But your name, everything's got to be entered as a sold order. And then we can change it any way that you want. Some of you have already changed from coupe to convertible. Another conversation on that. A cool conversation. One that is opened my eyes to the new convertible for the C8 car coming up. So let me know, get me another email. Yeah, here's the stuff I want. Let me get you in the system, get you on that list I was just showing you on the computer. So when things start rolling, because it's going to be different in December, very limited constraints, all colors going to be available. We're going to start seeing some quantities now instead of just onesie twosies, and start putting some orders through the system. And this is all going to start flowing like that. And it's going to be a consistent flow now, very consistent flow. So it won't be this lag that we're going through right now, which is a real pain in the ass. I know that, but just hang in there, guys. So when your order comes up and it's going to be released, I'll get a hold of you. We'll talk about it. We'll go through. I'll take as much time as we need at that point, whether you're here or on the phone, and go through that order, make sure it's right. But I didn't want to spend that much time on this right now. I apologize. But okay, so Rob in Houston bought a ZR1 from us back in 2013 when we were the #1 ZR1 dealer in the country. I was just happy to have the opportunity to work with him again. Very, very cool. And he sold his ZR1 to a guy in California. So how about that? That guy, hey, Jacob, you're getting a nice kick-ass car there, dude. I'm telling you what. So, Rob, I know you already have, by the time you're seeing this clip, you have your ZR1, and he just drove it up the street a little bit, and he goes, oh my gosh, I love it. So, I want to show you guys sending that car from our dealership to Houston, Texas, how that happened. Also going to show you Larry's ZR1 right now on Flashback Friday, and then I break out into, because I was just soaking wet and, I don't know, my brain got waterlogged, and I started talking to you about a almost a botched shipped delivery from here to California that scared the living crap out of me. It really did. So we're going to talk about that, and then we're going to get you ready for Sunday's Coffee with Conti. But right now, enjoy these clips if you would, please. On our Flashback Friday segment, it's all about Corvette. It's all about you and our love affair for this car. I apologize if I'm sniffling. It's chilly out here, but it's beautiful. Sun's out, shining on that great looking Sebring orange ZR1 going to Rob in Houston. Man, I'll tell you what, I always say that this car is something special. It's not something special. This freaking car is spectacular, man. It really is. The upper echelon of Corvette exiting C7 is ZR1. Rob, thanks for the continued business. You kicked ass on your black 2013 you got for me, and you sold it to some guy named Jacob in California. Congratulations, dude. You're going to get a great car from a great guy. And this one, Rob, you're really going to go, whoa, wait a minute. I know you tweaked your previous one. And you've done this before, man. You know, this is how we do it. Enclosed, proper lift, drive in, none of these Sanford and Son trucks loading this bad boy. Although last time you and I did business wasn't doing this YouTube thing, man, so this is pretty cool. Great way for us to connect and stay connected and continue to do business. And you're like, oh, okay, so that's the guy I bought the car from. Hey, how you doing, man? And you've been watching the channel a little bit too, so that's kind of funny. So as you know, when we send these cars on a truck, or if you guys are here picking up the car, we do what's called a send-off pat. You guys with the big wing, we got to do it. I think they're moving. Okay, so I got to stop talking. We can do a little rub of the wing. So congratulations, sir. Thank you for your business on this beautiful, you know, and I love the bronze accents on the inside of the Sebring design package. Beautifully done by Chevrolet. Little send-off pat for Rob in Houston, Texas. Congratulations. A little rub and that wing for you, bro. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Enjoy it. I know you will, man. And if you decide to do anything to it, just in case you decide, right there in the Houston area, see my buddy Steve at LMR. The neighborhood is going to flip. What has Rob got now? Because I imagine that you've done this kind of thing more than once. I know at least 2 times with me. Here she goes, buddy. right, this is gonna be an awkward send-off, Pat. My hands are kind of full. Yes, I have chamois and towels. Man, I'm telling you what right now, guys, the rain is turning to freaking snow. Okay, I'm not gonna lose it on the channel with you. This really sucks shipping cars like this right now. If there's stuff on the lens, I apologize. Appreciate the understanding for Larry in Virginia. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, baby, ZR1. Going home, going enclosed, going on the right shipper. We'll talk more about that here in just a second. Just kind of remind you some things that I've gone through over the years. It's shipping this car. Oh, hang on a second. You got to do a send-off, Pat, for Larry. Larry, congratulations. Thank you so much for the business, sir. Don't worry. I didn't forget the little rub of that ZTK big wing for you. Okay, I can stop now. I do have fun doing this stuff, man. But I know I'm really jumbling around here, but let me just tell you something, guys. I'm not going to load the car wet like that and just let it go. So, yeah, I'm going to jump in there, wipe her down so she's as pretty as she can be, although it may be raining and what have you when it arrives in Virginia. But I know leaving here, it's going to be the way it's supposed to leave here. We're filming this in November right now. I'll probably get this up right away so you guys understand that this time of the year shipping cars is more difficult than you realize. Shipping cars as a whole is an absolute pain right now, because if you guys ever went online, you might just like to see there's water there, I'm sorry. If you ever went online to ship a car and you just put your information in, you regret doing that. You're like, oh my gosh, you get calls from idiots all over the world. Hello, I will ship your car. Hey, how you doing? Why would you ship your car? You're like, stop calling me. Freaking idiots. And that's what you get. You get guys in broken down trucks. These guys I've used for almost 25 years. The other company that will remain nameless that was supposed to get this car in the first place I've used for about 23 years. And what's happening this time of the year, you get a lot of what they call in this part of the country snowbirds taking cars from our area down south. And the shipping lanes are a little bit more specific and they're jammed up and scheduling is tough. And scheduling gets really tough right now because you've got to deal with somebody that's reliable, has the proper stuff. I mean, look at this, is lifting this up right here. A ZR1 with that big front splitter, I wouldn't let anybody else touch this car, man. Quick story here before I wipe down the car. Yeah, van just slowed down going by. It's like, oh, so that's how you ship these cars. Yes, that's how we do it. Yeah, I got the earmuffs on, man, it's cold. Well, a couple of years ago, it was actually in January, a car going to California. Customers set up their own shipping. And I tell you guys, you entrust in us to do business out of state. Thank you for that. Allow us to, whatever time it takes, to get you hooked up with the right shippers, the right equipment, and the people to know how to handle these cars. Well, this customer, like anybody else, and I get that part too, man. You send the paperwork, you pay for the car, you want the car right now. In the shipping industry, as it's changing before our very eyes, there is no right now. It's important to have those relationships with good companies like we have. So this guy in California gets this company, and they come pretty quick. They just weren't busy. That should have been your first clue. They show up on a truck that really looked like this, but didn't have that hydraulic lift. He had, and it was almost weather like this, incidentally. It's funny that we're talking about that right now. And they were 2 aluminum ramps in moisture taking a Corvette up the ramps. Well, we're trying to get this thing up there, and this guy clearly did not know how to handle Corvettes. So I called the customer and said, hey, look, I know you booked this guy, and let me tell you something. This guy doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I'm really worried about this. We're out here for half an hour. Can't get, because it's snowing, and we can't get the car up the ramps. And mind you, I stayed till midnight to load this, because they're, ah, yes, I'm coming this time. No, I'm coming this time. No, I be this time. No, I almost there. Oh. So anyways, get to the point. We finally are getting it up the ramps. I'm very uncomfortable with this guy doing this. And let me just tell you, and I don't know if the customer's watching this right now. If he is, now he's got, I've never told him this, and I'm gonna tell you guys. So as he's going up the ramps, all right, you can see how big that truck is. He's going up the ramp, the car starts to slip, going off. I'm watching it, guiding it as it goes, and as it goes, guys, I'm telling you what, I'm back here like this, and I'm pushing on the car as it's going up the ramp, keeping it from falling off the ramp. And if I hadn't done that, that car would have fell off the ramp, and, well, you guys can fill in the rest of the story. Yeah, wow. So I know people get antsy and they want the car right away, especially this time of the year. Allow us to get you hooked up with the right people. We're not making any money off the shipping. I just, in my heart, want to hook you up with people that know what they're doing shipping-wise. And I'm fortunate over the years to have contacts with a lot of good companies. There's other couple good companies I'd love to work with, actually, but you call them up and they're 30 days before they can get to you, even think about getting to you. So I got to go wipe this down and we'll be right back. Thanks for joining us on this segment of my Corvette channel.
Right now, I'll get there too, lad.
Now, remember how I used to joke to you guys that I'd love to be in the truck and be there when it gets delivered to you wherever it may be going? Well, they're closing the door right now. Guess what? I'm in the truck. Now, if I was going to California, I might. I'm actually sitting here trying to wipe it down a little bit more because the weather is coming in this way, doing the best I can, so they're going to close it back and I'm going to go off the side. Like, Ricky's still in the truck, I know. Whoa. Okay. It's a little bit scary. It's still snowing. My hands, oh my gosh, you guys, if I drop the camera, my hands are numb. Oh, it's freezing cold. But I want to share that stuff with you guys about shipping the car so you have realistic expectations, just like the C8 Corvette. I mean, but for people to, not my customers, but I've had other customers call me, my C8 order, I canceled it. I'm sick of waiting. Well, no, wait a minute. Car's revealed in July, started ordering in August, September. You know the car's not coming till after the first of the year. We've been very upfront about that. Went through this a number of times. And then there's a delay because of the strike. So cars were supposed to be built in December, a couple cars, mostly January. Cars weren't supposed to really start arriving until February. So now they're gonna start arriving in March. So there's no huge delay like people are flipping out about. Some guys are telling me, well, I expected to be driving my car in October, November, and I'm tired of this. Well, canceling the order doesn't make it come any quicker, all right? And you're gonna be getting the car at the lowest possible price. This car is an amazing value, this new mid-engine Corvette. And I don't know what video we talked about, but I mentioned if you take the front emblem off that thing and you put a Ferrari on it, the way this new Corvette is, if they introduced that car as a new Ferrari, the guys in that community would pay $350 for that car all day long, as what you're going to be getting for a fraction of the price. So think about that. It's a car that's worth the wait. Everybody's got to relax, stop flipping out. And it's hard to mentally, like we were just talking earlier. Once you commit to buy the car, send a deposit, pay for a car, all of a sudden you want it right away and you forget all the stuff that's been told to you ahead of time, and the people just get uneasy, and there's no way to rush anything that's a process. They just finished the 2019s. I got my last two cars built, two beautiful Grand Sports. Here they are real quick. Yeah, some pretty cars, aren't they? Red. You know how hard it is to find cars with red interior? Not here, baby. So in regards to the C8 stuff, and the guys, I'm canceling my order. Okay, sis boom ba. See you later. Who's next in line? Let's go. You know what I mean, guys? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Flashback Friday clips. You can call it whatever cute marketing name you want. It just gives me an opportunity to bring you guys more Corvette content. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make those thumbs up and all the YouTube doodah, and make comments down below because I love hearing from you guys. We also get a visit from someone we haven't seen in a very long time. You'll be excited to see on the channel again. And also, too, I got another delivery going to another past customer in Houston, and I happened to capture my thunder snow moment. And then I want you guys to highlight clip. I want you guys to meet this guy. Just a wonderful man, great story. And when you see this guy, you're just, to me, I'm in awe. You're just not going to believe how old this guy is and how cool he is. That's coming up this Sunday, Coffee with Conti. I hope you have an opportunity to join us. Thanks again, you guys. Have a great day.